Fee?
What?
Us reacting to the Chip and Dale's trailer. Here we go. So this was a surprise today. I actually totally forgot this was happening. Do you know anything about this at all?
I had no idea this was still a thing.
Yeah, no
No.
idea if it's still a thing. Okay, so you don't know who's involved, who the cast is, or what even the concept of the movie is?
Not at
No.
all.
Well, we are in for a treat. So
I watched this on YTV back in the day,
Okay.
Yeah.
but that's really about it.
Yeah. Over here, we watched it obviously on the Disney Channel. It would be on sometimes in the morning, and I loved it when I was a kid.
I guess it would be Family. It would have been on.
Would it be Family? That makes
yeah,
sense.
that would make a lot of sense. I don't see what you're currently streaming.
Not on.
Oh.
Not on Discord.
Yeah, it
No,
says
it
paused
says
right now.
stream paused.
It is paused. Does that help?
But it's a black screen.
Okay, let me go.
Mario
Mario
has
has
minimized-
minimized their application. Sit tight.
Let's see.
Round 2.
How
Fight.
about now? How about now? Is it there?
There it is. There it is.
All right, here we go. You should be able to hear that, obviously. So I'm gonna raise up the volume. I'm gonna put it about
Okay.
medium, and we'll go ahead.
I don't know how to react to this.
You're just gonna see things and have fun with it, and we're gonna go step by step through the video just so you can break down what we're seeing.
Step by step? What is in this video?
You will find out, and here we go.
Oh no.
Real Hollywood story. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the show that defined a generation and turned two unknown chipmunks into international superstars.
Wait, was there supposed to be 3?
Took Chip and Dale
There's
to
2
new
of them.
heights.
It's
There's
Chip
2 of
and
them?
Dale.
You're thinking about
the chipmunks.
You think about the ducks.
Yep.
Roger Rabbit with Roger Rabbit.
Okay.
No one ever imagined it could all come crashing down.
Oh no.
Where did the drugs come in? When did the drugs come in?
By vanity.
You look different. Hey, it's no
He
secret
does-
I had the CGI surgery.
Oh.
Consumed by temptation.
My love of cheese got the best of me. I just love it so much.
There's your drugs.
Is it possible that two living legends are destined to reunite?
I'm thinking reboot.
Nobody wants a reboot.
Yes, the little.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Guys or something. Grab the first thing you can. What?
Okay. I'm already sold. Indiana Jones. Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Wait, why did I see a what the fuck?
There's so much happening.
Yes.
This place
Oh,
looks
I forgot. It's not
weird.
over.
Remember that animation style where everything
Cats?
was real and nothing looked right?
Sims?
Are
you talking to us?
Obviously.
But it looks like you're
Seth
talking to the
Rogen.
window.
It actually looks like I'm looking right at you.
Okay.
Look at my eyes, looking right at your eyes.
Yeah.
I love the use of the song. Let me go ahead and just start looping that, and then I'll lower the music. But yeah, this is the trailer to Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
What?
Fee, what did you think of the trailer?
Well, it's insane. There's so many different references. There's one place that I'd like for us to stop, and I'll say when,
Okay.
is when they're outside, because I'm feeling as though there's a lot more people that we like that might be referenced.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
so much in
there's
the
so
last
many
frame.
more like things there.
Because they had Roger Rabbit.
Mm-hmm. Well, here, we'll go ahead we'll go straight to just going through frame by frame, because if you just watch this, it's crazy. So yeah, this is sort of like a nostalgia, like true Hollywood story of them, like where have they been over the last 30 years? They're showing obviously all the merchandise, even the Nintendo 64 game that was just showing just a second there.
You mean
Yeah.
the Nintendo game?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But like
Nintendo game. Yeah.
this reference alone is bizarre. Do you understand what this is?
That's Paula Abdul.
Yes. Do you remember what she's famous for before American Idol?
No.
She's famous for, she was a singer in the 80s, and one of her most famous songs is she danced with that cat. Yes, there was an animated
sounds like-
video There's an animated music video where she danced with that cat. So that cat made his an appearance in this thing. Here's the three little pigs from like all the old Disney cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chilling here too, obviously. And then Roger Rabbit, his first appearance in movies in decades, just straight coming back. I assume this takes place in the mid 90s. I assume this is what this is.
I would imagine it would have to be that
Yeah.
if they're trying to.
He's wearing hammer pants in this shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is them transitioning. Yeah. Yeah. Then
The variety. Yeah.
So now we jump
30.
to now, and I love this line here where the reason why he looks different is he had CGI surgery.
Surgery.
Oh my god.
There's a
Oh,
crazy
it's so
reference to
good.
drugs. Well, they got into drugs while they were away.
More, please.
Absolutely. So this is a weird. This is just all of the different IPAs, not IPAs, IPs everywhere, right?
Yeah.
She's wearing a Batman shirt. He's Pee Wee Herman, Borat, and
That's Borat. Yeah.
weird Batman character guy here. We do see that this is like a Comic-Con later in the trailer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. This is just a weird amalgamation of, and this is honestly after watching this trailer, I do think I've hit the peak saturation of weird metaversey things, of things coming together. Because I don't know, man. There's just too many now.
I mean, it's the time of bringing it all back. You know, it's the time of nostalgia. I feel like we're seeing this in movies just over and over and over and over again at this point.
Yeah.
It's definitely like I think it started with Ready Player One. Then I think Space Jam was another one of those like, oh my god. Marvel obviously has been doing it with combining their seemingly universes. So we'll see. But there's certain times where it makes sense. There's certain times where I don't know where it makes sense. Like maybe this one, but we'll see here. So this happens, and you pointed out immediately Aladdin.
Yeah, Aladdin.
But
got weird gloves though.
I don't think this is Aladdin.
Yeah, and it's not because he's a much bigger person too.
Yeah, so this
is it the dad? Like
the Sultan?
Sultan?
I don't know, but it's interesting that he has like seemingly the Prince Ali outfit. That's clearly the carpet. So I don't know. It's very interesting. But here,
My
Little Pony.
Yeah. They're mounts now, by the way.
Yeah, they're apparently mounts. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen, which is
Is that Robin Hood?
That's Robin Hood.
Or
Wreck-It
is
Ralph.
it Quasimodo?
I thought it would. That looks like the Robin Hood.
It does look like that outfit, but to me, it looked like Quasimodo only because this looks like his chest. But
I think the chest goes with Wreck-It Ralph, which is his left arm.
Yeah, and then this is a face of an aristocrat.
Yep.
Aristocrat, I should say.
Aristocrat, yeah.
And I don't know what's going on with the legs, and I have no idea what's going on with the arm here, but this is like some monster IP thing that just got morphed in.
Well, it looks like I could create it in a lab because it got the sheets up and everything.
Yeah.
It's so. I hope it's a commentary on all this because I would love that. Oh, and then this, of course, is a Jurassic Park reference.
Jurassic Park, yeah.
Which I'm trying to catch what it says. It says like Prince, welcome
Prince Jan.
Yeah,
Jaw. Jolk.
Hold on.
Jolt. I think that's a jolt.
I am not sure if that is a reference to thing. Wait a minute. There's something else I just saw right there. I wonder what car they're driving into. What's that here? Those
my God.
Hats? Are those just other IPs? Like, I don't know.
Must be other IPs.
Yeah, I'm like, what are they running from? That's what I'm curious about. And then the trailer it's an end. It goes into this, which was also bizarre.
Yeah, like this is very weird. Like, so I get the Cats reference. Yes,
that's funny.
The animation style, and then
this is the reference of CGI that doesn't look right, which I think is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is
that looks way too weird. That like Seth Rogen in like a fucking Uncanny Valley kind of shit right there.
Yeah, and then of course this is the cast that we're getting here, which is John Mulaney, Andy Samberg, Will Arnett, Eric Bana, Keegan-Michael Key, Seth Rogen, J.K. Simmons, and Kiki Lane. This is a crazy cast, obviously. Not too different from animated, but when you see all the properties, you're just like, what?
I don't know if I'm excited for this, and I don't know if I'm like weirded out by this movie. I'm so confused right now.
It looks
I'm very
fun,
confused.
but at the same time,
But at the same time, I feel like there's just too much in there.
Yeah.
It's just like, how many references can we make to people's childhoods? That's pretty much what they said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go ahead, Fee.
No. I just mean like it's going out of even just like the standard IP, which is like Chip and Dale was known for Disney.
Yeah.
And now we're just going out of like left field with like Warner Brothers IPs and just a bunch of other ones that you would not expect. So I'm excited, but I kind of agree that it kind of gives off the same vibe that we've been seeing with things like Ready Player One, and then recently with Free Guy, because that was a full-fledged like a bunch of references, and I'm totally cool with references. It kind of almost gives me a slight BoJack Horseman vibe because they have like obviously the human / animals, but obviously this is kind of like referencing a bunch of like Disney / a bunch of just 90s classics. So I'm curious to see how this goes.
Yeah.
So animated people and everybody, we're all just living together now at this point.
It's treating them in the same way that Roger Rabbit existed, where it was both a real world, but Toontown also exists.
Is that the T-Rex from Rugrats?
No, that's not Reptar. I would have freaked out.
No.
Okay. I would have been like, "Yo, check this Reptar." But
They have Sailor Moon in the front.
I see Sailor Moon. I see Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Harley
There's
Quinn.
Charlie Brown up at the top left-hand side. Yeah, Harley Quinn.
I see a bunch of Billie Eilish looking people.
Who's the monkey at the top there? Where's that from?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It looks so familiar. It looks so familiar.
It looks like it would be like some random character in something you'd watch when you were a kid. I do love that there is an I Am 8-bit booth here, which is awesome. I think it was kind of funny at that point in time.
Pirates of the Great Lakes.
Yeah, Pirates of the Great Lakes.
So this is FanCon.
Yeah, I mean, I assume this is where there seemed to be escaping from it, so maybe they were forced to come here.
I'm guessing the banner says "Welcome back to FanCon." I'm guessing that's what it says.
Got it.
I'm okay. Right above con attendee, I'm thinking that's Junko from Danganronpa.
Wow,
With the purple, with the pink hair.
With the pink hair.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because it has the bows.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, I see Mario right here in the corner. Mario in this, or is that a Mario Rabbit actually? Right there in that little center. So.
That looks like the when you get the raccoon tail Mario. Looks like that a little bit.
Yeah, but he has the white face though, so that's why I think it's a rabbit Mario. But even so, it could be anything, to be honest. There's so many things.
Who's that? Who's that right by your mouse? Go up a little bit.
Right here?
That right there. Yeah. Who is that?
That looks like
cosplay.
Overwatch.
Maybe.
That looks like oh god, what's his name?
Well, it's
Genji.
Genji. It does kind of look like Genji. I mean, it's interesting.
That guy looks too buff for Genji, I feel.
I mean, I don't think it's actually Genji. I think it's just a guy dressed up as Genji.
No, that looks animated.
No, it's a dude.
That a dude? That looks he looks animated.
No, that's straight up a dude. But even so, there's, like I said, there's animation people here. There's obviously people in costume for different IPs other than Disney. So
yeah,
it is interesting. Like that shot where I saw it was like all the Warner Brothers stuff, like you pointed out, Fee. So they are just having fun with it. And I don't know how they are able to navigate these waters between these sort of IPs and stuff like that, like intellectual property.
On the bottom left-hand side, there is a sim person.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah, I see the little thing. Yeah.
Yep, I see it. There's probably
that's owned by Warner. Isn't that owned by EA?
That's EA. But even so, like we saw Batman symbols, right? So
yeah.
This was obviously Indiana Jones, which is great.
Yeah, that's gonna happen for sure.
That character is inspired by it, which is hilarious. Though I do love the awesome detail that it is a cartoon with a live action jacket, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that scares me. Whatever that is, that really terrifies me more than seeing the cat people again, which I never thought I'd see on movies ever again. Which I like. I think that's Warner Brothers as well, if I'm not mistaken.
What, cats?
Yeah,
I think so.
but yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man.
he looks like he's out of Beowulf.
Yeah. Or like Beowulf or Vikings or something like that.
Yeah, some like, yeah.
I don't know, man. It's good cast, cool cast, really good cast. I don't know. Like I am still torn about this. I'm torn about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I get the nostalgia thing. I get it. Like this is so much nostalgia packed into 2 minutes. Like crazy amount of nostalgia into 2 minutes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
a
how I
lot.
feel though. I just don't know how I feel about it. Like I love these characters by themselves, and then for everything else to be like filled with this. Like I wasn't necessarily expecting, after watching, many movies and thinking, hey, we're gonna get Roger Rabbit, but we're gonna get Roger Rabbit for everything. And I don't know if that is the way that I would like to watch movies. But this has a place. The Lonely Island guys are funny, so I assume that this will still be entertaining. I just don't know how much this affects going forward other things. I feel like that's the only thing I'm worried about, but I'm sure it's gonna be okay.
The thing is, like, I feel like this might be the only way to get that kind of IP onto the screen, mainly because like when are we gonna see like another Roger Rabbit movie or anything like that, right? Like, is there even like a demand for that really?
True.
So like this might be the best way to like, just kind of throw that kind of stuff on the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, get everyone excited and be like, oh, we're gonna announce in a couple of years on Disney Plus we're gonna watch the next Roger Rabbit thing, other than just making another Roger Rabbit thing. But
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm excited, but at the same time, I don't think this would be something that I would go to the movies to watch. I don't think it's something
you
that would.
don't
It looks
have
like
to
it's
see.
it's streaming. Yeah, it
Oh.
looks like it's streaming
It's
May
on
20th.
Disney Plus, so it will be on the service there for people that have a subscription. So you don't have to worry about that. You'll never have to go to the theaters. It'll be right there. Which, honestly, this is me being cynical. That's probably how this movie got made. In terms of, here's all the IP that we're gonna throw on that platform, and we're gonna watch the metrics on what is rising right now, and then what can we capitalize and throw in this movie. Like that's how it feels to me, and I don't know how I like movies being that way.
Mhm.
Because there was a little show called Cowboy Bebop that is no longer with us, and maybe that was something that they thought that they could capitalize on. I personally enjoyed what they made, but I understand people feeling the exact same way that I just said. So it's interesting. It's an interesting concept to have, but yeah, I don't know. I'm interested, especially because it's on Disney Plus, but
Mhm.
that's about the extent of it as I go.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out once it comes
Yeah.
out, just to kind of see all the IPs. Also, I'm a huge fan of Lonely Island.
Yeah.
And like having Key there as well, is also a huge benefit. Would I've enjoyed it if a little bit more if Peel was there too? Probably because they're hilarious together.
Peel's
because I
out there making movies.
I mean, it's true.
They actually, I don't know if you want to react to that trailer, but there is a movie that they're both starring in together by Henry Selick, the guy who
Yes.
created James the Giant Peach, and he did Nightmare Before Christmas.
Why didn't we watch that one?
Well, because it came out a while ago. That's why.
Oh well, I haven't seen it.
So it looks interesting. So we'll probably get more trailers for that down the road. But
Yes.
yeah, I'm excited for that film too. But I don't know. Let everyone else let us know what do you think about Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Is this enough Chip and Dale and Rescue Rangers for you to watch it? We'll find out. Yeah, you got something?
The one thing I want to say is like, is this gonna be one of those movies where like we're more excited about the stuff around Chip and Dale instead of just Chip and Dale themselves?
That's my argument. That's my argument. It's like, am I going just because? Like, it's the same thing with Doctor Strange that just came
It's
out.
the same thing with Doctor Strange. Yeah, it's like I'm more excited the shit that's happening around Strange than Doctor Strange than himself. Like
Yes.
Are we getting to this point where we just like to see the shit around the main characters because
Yes.
the main characters are just a vessel to give us like the stuff that we actually want?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, in Marvel's case, I think it's acceptable because it's Marvel and it should have been folded into each other to begin with. But with this, it's sort of like, okay, here's Chip and Dale's from Disney, But then here's also Aladdin. Here's also the cat from a Paul Abdul music video. Like, there's all this additional stuff that I'm like, why is this here? I know it's going to be there for a quick gag, but at the same time, they're not going to make a Paul Abdul dancing cat movie after this.
No. They're there for that scene, and that's it.
Yes,
that's it. They're not, because like you got to also hire Paul Abdul. Like that's going to be expensive, right? I mean, I don't know how expensive it is now, but like, you guys know what I mean.
I am so happy that they're reigniting Paul Abdul and Borat in the same movie, because there's a person dressed up as Borat in that scene.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Is like, I think we're more excited about the stuff that's around Chip and Dale than Chip and Dale themselves.
Got it, for sure. Well, let us know. Let us know down below. Hello, everyone. I am here, of course, with Harv and Fiona, and I wanted to show them the news that got dropped today, because they actually work real jobs, and so they managed not to see any of this. So I want to break down and show them some of the new announcements that were announced by Paramount Plus, which I guess every streaming service just announces everything on Twitter now. So I'm okay with that. That's fine.
I mean, where else are you supposed to announce it, though, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Of course, they are announcing the challenge. If you are an MTV nerd like I am, I'm sure that this will capture your nostalgia. I assume there'll be people from the past back in here. But that's not what I really want to show you. Ink Master is another one I don't want to show you.
No.
Queens of the Universe is a drag queen singing competition.
It's very good. Very good.
That's really cool.
Oh, no.
There's, of course, going to be more Jersey Shore stuff happening, which is fantastic. Of course, Grease.
Oh, okay.
Prequel series, which, of course, is going to be with new music. It's supposed to take place in the first one, but it says updated for today. I'm not sure what that means, other than it's just going to have modern technology. I have no idea.
It's going to have TikTok. It's going to be freaking TikTok,
It's going to be
isn't
TikTok, which I'm summer loving. No, I'm all about that. The Offer, which, of course, is the making of the Godfather, which is going to be a 6.
Oh, that's cool.
It's going to be a 6-episode series starring Miles Teller and Giovanni Ribisi and all these people. So this is actually kind of cool. I just watched The Godfather for the first time.
What?
Yeah, it was earlier last year. I watched it for the very first time, and I had a blast. So
that makes sense.
Great movies.
Yeah, it was post my Sopranos depression of being done with Sopranos.
Yeah. You got to fill that void somehow,
Yeah, and I'm ready to go. By the way, the bottom of the screen still says Chippendales. I don't care. Let me just go ahead and straight hide that. But obviously, yeah, I'm excited for this because it looks like it has a lot. Like they shot like a movie, but it just so happens to be broken down into many episodes.
Yeah.
We're getting another Beavis and Butthead show, but this time they're older.
Oh my God! They are. They got there.
Yeah, so they have caught up to. They caught up with time, and yeah, we're gonna see 50 years.
So there's a movie, and then there's episodes.
I believe so.
That's what the tweet says. It says we got an exclusive movie, and then we have followed by brand new episodes. What the fuck?
I assume.
What year are we in right now?
The year of nostalgia.
Oh my
Apparently.
God.
Yes. Of course, Paramount Plus will be having South Park as well as HBO Max, actually. So
okay,
we'll see that.
We got it exclusively, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay.
Here's some more stuff for Acapulco Shore and Rio Shore. There's going to be a SEAL Team movie starring the dude from Bones, aka Angel. So
David Boreanaz.
Yeah.
Boreanaz.
Football of the Butt, a new Star Trek show called Strange New Worlds, which, okay,
I'm down.
Starring Anson Mount as Captain Pike.
Oh.
So
Because of Captain Pike.
He's Pike on Discovery, if I'm not mistaken, right? I assume so. Let's find out. Let's click his face. Is that him? Yeah, that's the same guy. So it's a sequel series to Discovery.
Nice.
Which I
haven't watched Discovery, but I'm interested to I need to jump into some of the newer stuff, mostly because they do really good, essentially just like nods to it in the lower deck. They constantly make like throwbacks, or they'll make comments like, "Oh, you remember that time when Picard did this? You remember when Riker or Spock did this?" So I kind of need to go back. I've watched the other ones, but. Good to know that they're bringing it with a new series.
Hey, Paramount Plus is where all the Star Trek nerds, and Disney Plus is where all the Star Wars nerds go. So we got another one for you. Now this one, we had a fight about this. We had a fight about this not that long ago. Here we go, Teen Wolf, another movie, and then I believe let's see here, another original series. So they're coming back. So there you go.
So they're doing a movie and then a series. This is what's happening with this.
Yeah, it says
with a lot of these things.
Later this year, MTV Teen Movies returns with a new Paramount Plus original movie that will set up a new Paramount Plus original series called Teen Wolf Wolfpack. So, yes, the Wolfpack world continues. Enjoy that.
No.
Here's another one for the kid. Oh, actually, let's see here. I guess iCarly is coming back. So a new season for iCarly. So
That's awesome.
yeah, sexy iCarly is what I've been calling it because they've been doing nothing but adding more adult humor to it. So it's fine. It's for both kids and adults.
Like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, like Beavis and Butthead. I should not have been watching that as a kid.
No, not at all.
I don't want to spoil
Oh
the bottom.
no!
I don't want to spoil the bottom.
Oh no!
Dora the Explorer is coming back. It is now it was going to be 3D animated. It is for preschools.
Nice.
Schoolers. But
So this is like trying to do like fucking what's it called? What's the very like the Peggy? No, Peggy? Is it
Peggy.
Peg the cat? Peg the cat.
You should not peg the cat. What's wrong with you?
No, is that Peggy the cat? Is it Peggy the cat?
I was gonna go with when they made Blue's Clues 3D, but that's not here or there. That's
Oh my god,
Peggy the
guys!
cat?
God.
who's pegging the cat? This is a TikTok now. Thank you, Harv.
It's Peg and Cat. That's what
Peg
it is.
and Cat.
Peg
Okay.
and Cat.
Well, they're gonna do that preschool show, but they're also gonna do a live action TV show for the Dora movie. So,
Nice. Oh yeah. I feel like that's been coming out for like 5 years.
The movie came out already, like a while ago.
Oh, it did it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
okay.
came out a while ago. It came out 5 years. It's supposedly really good for people that watched it. I haven't got a chance to see it yet. But here's where we obviously have been coming to all along, is the fact that there will be a Blue's Clues movie, Blue's Big City Adventure with all
I'm
three.
sold.
With all three guys. They're all back. Steve and the gang with Blue in live action, hanging out. Looks like they're in New York. There's a Starbucks behind them.
Oh no, I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay.
yeah.
That's amazing.
This is
The
cute.
second part of it. The second part though.
Oh,
of
what?
that
The
tweet.
full length Baby Shark movie?
Yes.
You don't want
What?
an hour and 30
Why?
minutes of Baby Shark?
Oh fuck.
Well,
Why? They already announced that there was a movie coming out for Baby Shark, right? This was announced a while ago.
I had no idea. No idea that was going to happen. But
Why is this a thing?
I don't know.
we're going to wash our taste out of that because, yeah, Blue's Clues movie is coming out. I'm actually very excited about that. I believe this is pretty much the Paw Patrol. They're not canceled yet. ACAM. I don't know. And then this is just them talking about other stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the major announcements. The big news for me, obviously, is the Blue's Clues thing. For the Star Trek nerds, the Star Trek show is probably the second biggest thing.
Do we have Paramount Plus here?
It is associated, I believe, with Crave.
With Crave in Canada? Okay.
Okay, so some of you might already have it. So all this content is already available for you going soon in the next 2 years. So good on you. What are some of your thoughts? Some of the things you're most excited about for this little batch of possible projects that are coming to Disney, or actually not even Disney Plus, Paramount Plus. I'll start with you, Fee. What do you think?
I mean, one, I'm excited to see oh my gosh, Miss Universe, the
Queen of the
um,
Universe?
Queen of the Universe, yes. I'm excited about that. Except I don't know where to watch that in Canada, so I'll have to go find out where to find season 1 because I watch clips on YouTube. As a big Drag Race fan, it was nice to be able to see some of the clips because some of them are phenomenal singers, as a heads up. So I'd highly recommend watching it. Obviously, I'm excited as well about the Star Trek announcement, but a lot of these just kind of like that when we were talking about Chip and Dale earlier, it's a lot of like redos. Like it's a lot of like resurgence of older shows. Even the Jersey Shore spinoff, like those are all associated with Jersey Shore, which I'm not hating on. I didn't grow up with Beavis and Butthead, so that doesn't really interest me in any stretch. But it just, I don't know. I feel like I would have wanted to see more new things other than the SEAL Team movie.
Yeah,
I mean, the one that intrigues me the most is the making of the Godfather. Like, it's not
Yes.
of the
Okay,
Godfather; it's the
that's
making of the
cool.
Godfather, which is kind of cool.
That's great. I'm meaning that
that's
a
what
lot of
should
the
happen.
other content is like just a bunch of
Yeah, 100%. I was gonna say that exact same thing of just like this is pretty much them doing nostalgia again and trying to
Yeah.
bring back Teen Wolf, Dora, and bring back Blue's Clues and all that kind of stuff, right? Like this is just them trying to hit that nostalgia trip.
Capitalize on those IPs, and I feel like that has definitely been the latest trend of, first it was comic book movies, but it's like what are all the things that we could just bring back and people will buy and consume our stuff. So
Yeah.
before we do
'Cause
that, go ahead.
But the thing is, like, at a point we're gonna hit a point where there's no nostalgia to hit.
Yes, that's exactly what I was feeling. Like, we're not creating new memories. We're not creating new things for people. And yeah, I'm happy that the kids today are going to see all the things that I enjoyed as a kid, but there won't be new things for them to enjoy. I mean, yeah, sure, Paw Patrol and all that. I mean, that's all their current stuff going on. But yeah, eventually they're like, hey, Chippendales. Like, yeah, I had Chippendales way back in my day, kid. Start smoking cigarettes.
Also, I was 100% wrong. We have Paramount Plus in Canada. You have
Oh,
to
do
pay
we?
for it. It's $5.99
Damn.
a month in Canada.
Oh, that's cheap then. That's pretty
I
cheap.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're also gonna watch Halo. Is also gonna be on there and some other things. So
I
Yellowstone
mean,
was
if
another
we're
announced thing.
watching, if we're watching Halo,
Halo.
I'm watching Halo. That's for sure.
you
So,
can keep that to yourself, my friend.
We're gonna be talking about it on a Point in Progress podcast, which you can find.
That is true.
Yes.
I'll probably end up watching it too, Mario, so don't worry.
Son
about
of
it.
a gun, Harv.
It's Halo. I
Peer
have
pressure,
to watch it.
Peer pressure.
No,
peer
you
pressure,
don't!
peer
It's
pressure.
Halo though, Fee. It's Halo.
It is
Oh my
Halo.
God. Well,
Even if
I
it's in its
can't
own
wait.
universe, it's Halo. Okay, let me know.
Grew up with Halo.
You want to watch this trailer for The Offer then? Because this is the actual
Sure.
full trailer.
Sure.
Look, we want to make a movie.
Okay.
This can become a cultural phenomenon, the likes we've never seen before.
I haven't seen that guy in a while.
I know how to make this film. It's a metaphor for the American dream.
This is not just some gangster film.
Makes us look like a joke.
Oh man, this guy.
Business.
This is a story about family.
Giovanni Ribisi, man.
It's
Let's go.
Shakespeare.
Agencies won't touch us.
It's epic.
You want to be a producer? Beg, borrow, steal, do whatever it takes.
Gangster movies are dead.
We will snuff out the hatred
If I say I'm gonna handle something, I'm gonna handle it.
prejudice.
You're still gonna try and make this thing?
Sinatra wants us to shut the picture down. You got brains and you got balls. Try using both.
I can't lose this.
What is our opening line? I believe in America.
It looks just like the director. But they're also using the iconography of it to sort of sell it.
Yeah. Yeah. No. 100%. Yeah. Okay. So this is different from what I thought it was. So this is them trying to like get the rights, trying to make the movie.
Yeah.
Or not really get the rights, but like trying to make the movie on the mafia, and the mafia is not having it. That's kind of what this is about.
Seemingly, yeah. There's some ties to that. I assume. Though it's funny. I guess I totally forgot there was a time where people were very racist towards Italians, and this reminded me that was such a thing. But yeah, this is them supposedly retelling a version of the story in which, of course, the movie comes to be. Obviously, this is going to be very heightened and very. Yeah, I mean, you can even see it like. J. Edgar Hoover is like something in the background, I assume, treating the mafia or Italians specifically as terrorists. So yeah, I'm curious. Clearly, there's actual violence happening in this show as well. So I don't think that really happened, especially associated with the actual making of the movie. But
Yeah.
still, I'm interested to see a Godfather-esque thing that still exists. I mean. But I do find it very interesting how it's almost like they're just doing The Godfather, but for the telling of The Godfather. You know what I'm saying?
They're using the Godfather as a stepping stone to like something else. I feel like because like it doesn't really have much to do with the Godfather itself.
No, not the movie specifically.
Yeah.
Other than it's about the making or like them trying.
It's not
to
even
make
about
the
making.
movie.
Yeah, it's not even like make that. Like it's just like they want to try. Yeah, it's like they want to try to make the movie, but the mob is like because like, the movie paints the mob in a weird way, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like and I think that's why there's like I think a lot of more violence and stuff like that. It looks cool. It looks cool.
Yeah, I don't know. This is another one of those things where we're going to use the IP to all of its advantages until there's nothing left. And so, good on you, I guess. People that make things. If it was up to me, I'd probably do the same goddamn thing.
I mean, this week has all been a nostalgia, anyways, because we just went through the Super Bowl halftime show with like our fucking 90s nostalgia just coming back to us again. So
I think 90s nostalgia has definitely been hitting us hard, right? Because we got all those Paramount Plus stuff that we just saw, the Super Bowl, which is straight 90s nostalgia. Yeah, I don't know. We live in a nostalgic time.
Well, I think this is also kind of like obviously this is going to be very dramatized by all means.
Yeah.
But I think this is kind of a cool way to kind of bring a resurgence back to The Godfather. Mostly because like this movie was made in a time where we didn't get to see all this. We didn't get to see like how the movie was created or like specifically what it took to get to that particular point.
Yeah.
And like nowadays, everyone's on social media. Everyone has like eyes on everything. And so I think that like it kind of reminds me in the way when they did the movie a few years back about the creating Mary Poppins, the movie, because there was a lot of things that happened with that it almost didn't become a movie.
Yeah.
The author didn't want it to become a movie. They didn't want it to be musical. They thought it was kind of like a way to butcher their storytelling in the way that they wanted it to be portrayed, and they didn't want it to be a movie. So I think this would be kind of cool. Mind you, do I think some of the things happen? No, I don't think so. But I think this is kind of a cool way to show like, hey, like there was some animosity about this movie before it came out because it was bringing light to some people who wanted to stay in the dark essentially. So I think this was obviously this is a sexier version of the story. But I think it'll definitely bring a resurgence and kind of going back to the amount of people that lost their mind, even including you freaking out about The Sopranos. That wasn't even a reboot. That was just literally a car commercial.
Yes.
But I think this is a great way to bring that resurgence back to that because I feel as though right now we're kind of in an area where over the past few years, there's always been kind of a theme. Like back in the early 2010s, zombies. Zombies were everywhere. And I think right now we're kind of looking for that kind of like, right now it's all about drama. It's all about trying to get people's emotions. So I think something like this, bringing back the nostalgia factor, also the drama of the mob not being excited about the movie and trying to stop it, and these men trying to like push their story that they want to like show the people, and then obviously the very attractive women and all this other stuff going on in the background as we're watching it on loop. I think this is I'm interested. Honestly, I'd probably watch this just out of sheer interest. Just to see how it goes. Mind you, I don't think, like I said, I don't think this would is like a truthful telling of what happened. But I'm definitely interested to see this play out because it might be really interesting. We might get to see more of that particular behind the scenes because they even mentioned Sinatra and you don't mess with Sinatra. So
yeah.
You did bring up a good point, and it's funny you bring up Sopranos. And I remember specifically in Sopranos how it was always about the sort of idealization of like Italians and how they're perceived. Like if you're perceived as a gangster, like almost off the bat. And so that is interesting how people try to fight that perception. And that is a big theme actually in The Sopranos. So it is interesting to have that be sort of what this movie could be about with that group with Giovanni Ribisi, like this character right here. He could be a mobster, or he could just be part of Italian association that's like, hey, I don't want to be represented in this way. You know, so it's very interesting how they do that. I did stop at this scene because I wanted to point out this interesting cameo of the guy
Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah, holding the door. Lou Ferrigno, if you don't know, is a deaf actor. He was the original Incredible Hulk in the 70s. So found that to be a very interesting.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of
cool. But I was like, oh, that's interesting. I guess if you wanted muscle, and I guess Lou Ferrigno's Italian, right? So there you go. Boom. Bada bing. All right.
Bada bing.
I could do that. I'm half Italian. So I don't know. Well, let us all know what you think about the offer and all the new things coming to Disney. Paramount Plus. God, they need to change the title of their goddamn services. There's just too many pluses here.
Plus.
Is it Apple also Apple Plus?
There's Apple Plus. There's Disney Plus. There's like, oh my God, there's so many pluses. But there's not enough Maxes out there. But of course, let us know down below. I don't know. What are you the most excited for? Is it Blue's Clues? Is it Star Trek? Is it Godfather? Let us know. Until next time, we'll react to something else.